Let me just explain what I go on. Yeah, it's jobless time around Bermuda. It's winter time, no jobs. I got a little flyer a couple months ago to talk to this person at the Labor Relations and Workforce Development. And I talked to him, I gave him my information, my work history, right? They wrote it all down. But the labor relations people, they developed a nice resume, right? And I thought the labor relations people were going to be the people to find me the employment. So, I got a couple emails. I got a call. I'm going to give you the exact number, so I'm not exaggerating. I got 2 contacts. Out of 120 choices, I got 2 contacts. Out of all the information, and the people at Labor Relations were so impressed about all the work experience I'm here and the documentation, and they developed a very nice resume. I'm gonna have to commend. I have commended them on it, and I got 2 people call me. One was a employment agency. So the employment agency, I get into that afterwards. But one was an employment agency and one was an actual business. Now, the one business was saying that they would pay like about $12 an hour. You had to work from 6 in the morning to 7 at night, and you get a 30-minute lunch break. And I said, wow, I can't survive off $25 an hour in Bermuda. I'm supposed to survive off of that. And I'm supposed to be healthy if I'm working all these hours. And they sent me that one. Honestly, I'm gonna say my information went from the labor relations to the workforce development to this lady, and I'm gonna say her name. Right? Her name is Miss Sonya Clark. Now, Miss Sonya Clark, right? Now, I'm going to be out in the open. Sonya Clark is a friend of a lady that I was in a relationship that turned out to be a bad relationship and a bad breakup, right? And Sonya Clark has been assigned my employment officer since then. Since this year, since 2014. And let me tell you, Miss Sonya Clark, right? Because I used to have somebody else. I used to have random people every time, but I'm stuck with Miss Sonya Clark. Now, Miss Sonya Clark, being she's a friend of my ex-girlfriend, and they may have the issues because I don't want to expose other people's personal situations, but their relationship may matter more than my relationship. So my ex-girlfriend and this lady, Miss Sonya Clark, I don't know what type of character she is, her personal life, but their relationship matters, right? Much more than the relationship that I had with my ex-girlfriend. I don't even see that girl anymore. I gave her my apologies and everything. I thought it was over. But Miss Sonya Clark has dedicated herself through her employment to be my officer. And there was a time when the PLP, when they was trying to get involved and everything, they organized a job fair working with the workforce development. Now, workforce development, what they did, what Ms. Sonya did, she was supposed to provide an application, a resume for me, and I would go to this job fair and I would present my resume to people that are there to hire me. So the day of the job fair, she still had not had my resume completed and ready for me. I went there. I was pissed off by it. I was like, why is this lady stalling? Because I had been the first person to sign up. I was the exact first person to sign up when PLP had announced that they was going to have a job fair. I went there first thing in the morning and signed up at the workforce development. And many days later, she had time to do up my resume, and she didn't. And the day of the job fair, I went there and I demanded to have a resume. And she printed off anything. And I took it. And I walked my tail from the workforce development over to the it was at the Seventh-day Adventist church hall in town by the fire station. And I walked all the way over there with my resumes. And I was dressed up nice in my suit and my Johnny shoes and everything. And I handed out my resume and I sat down with every single job that was there. And Miss Sonya Clark was there. And she saw me. And she came up to me and interrupted me while I was in line for a particular job. And she tapped me on the shoulder and she said to me, "You need to stop applying to so many different places. Because you need to allow other people to apply to these places also. There's other people that want a job." And I said, what the hell is this woman fucking talking about? I said that in my head. I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to get a job here. What are you talking about? You just gave me my resume and now you're telling me this?" I didn't accuse her then of being a woman trying to prevent me from having a future. Okay? I didn't say that then. I did not say that then. I didn't even think it then. I was thinking it was about a job. I'm out of whack. I'm trying to get money so I can buy food. I'm hungry. And when days went by, it dawned to me that this woman is preventing me from having a future. She assigned herself to me through the workforce development and dedicated her life to be my employment officer so that she could always prevent me from getting a job. Because now, when I go to the labor relations to try and get a job, they hand my paperwork off to her. And I only get two choices. I'm going to post this video. And it's going to go to my Facebook and my Instagram. And it's all connected to my business. Yes, I know it's bad. I shouldn't do it. But I only do this fishing thing because I don't have a job in Bermuda. There is no place in this island where you could live off the land. There is no place at all where you could live legally off the land. The only way to survive in this island is to not break the law, right? I'm a religious man, and the Bible tells you to honor the law of the land. So I can't just set up a tent in an abandoned piece of property, right? And live there because that would be breaking the law. So I have to work. I have to make some money to pay for rent. There's no choice in this. I have to make money and to get a boat or something to live in. And even then, I have to pay for my mornings. I have to pay the government everything. And then this woman works for the government and she's preventing me from getting employment. So I have to figure out a way to work without breaking the law. And I'm doing it. And the thing is, she puts me in this position. And this is all because I had an ex-girlfriend. I have an ex-girlfriend that may feel so the way about me, and I feel so the way about her. Yeah. But isn't anything, I'm going to be honest, I messed up the relationship. But there is nothing that I did worth this devotion for more than one people who did not suffer. See what I'm saying? And this is what I say about women. Y'all are crazy. Y'all the word. And since that moment, that relationship, I say, yeah, I will be abstinent. I will devote my life to abstinence. I will serve God and die alone. Because it don't matter. You can get in a relationship with somebody, right? And it go bad. But it's always to that person's desire to destroy your life. Or it's to your desires to destroy theirs. And when you devote your life to destroying somebody else's life, that there should be a crime, but it's not. You know? And most times, these women that out there destroying men's lives, they get other women that are involved in the system to work with. And that is a bigger crime, but there's no laws against it. These people are ganging up and developing all these groups and stuff to hurt people and bring down men. Black men, white men, old men. And you get yourself involved in politics. And you do your dirt like you are innocents. Like you are gods or whatever. It's nothing a person has done to you for your devotion of hate. It's nothing worth it. No. What I'm gonna do is just post this video. I have the right mind to go to the ombudsman's office and clearly state my claim. Because my claim can be proven. I can prove this. And what the court accepts is what you can prove. So I'm saying to Miss Sonya Clark, to prevent me from, and this is the whole thing, I hate being like a snitch. Because you always will call me a snitch for the rest of my life and just try and destroy my name again. But what you're doing is worse. So I'm asking you, Miss Sonya Clark, to pull yourself away from being my representative at the workforce development. Remove yourself. I do not want to continue to be a victim of your bullying by snitching on you so that you could run off and tell all your murderer friends, all your gangster friends, that I'm a snitch. I'm putting it out there like that. You've had the choice for a very long time. I have told you many times, please push my paper to somebody else, or I am going to use the right resources to get this handled. And I'm going to press charges on every single person involved